All my dreams are coming, all my dreams are humming, all my dreams are coming true.
Hello lovely humans, my name is Sarah and welcome back to the channel Taking Whisks, where I help you sustainably consume on a budget. Today we are doing a fun little challenge. So I have been working on this for a little bit, mostly because they can be very finicky. But today I will be making macarons, and macarons they're known for being very finicky. We are going to attempt to make them with white rice flour instead of almond flour. And this is mostly just to try and see if we can make these for those who have nut allergies. And also white rice flour was really inexpensive in my area, at least bulk-wise, and it just made more economical sense. And I tried oat flour first, but it didn't really work out very well. They ended up kind of having the texture of protein bars, which is not what I wanted, but I think this will work out a little bit better because white rice flour is a little lighter when it comes to that. But specifically, we are going to be making lemon poppy seed macarons. Now, I don't know about y'all, but one of my favorite muffins from Costco are these lemon poppy seed muffins, and oh my god, I don't know what it is about them. I think it's the fact that they use so much sugar and they're basically cake, but they're so good. And so I wanted to try to make some little pretty macarons with lemon poppy seed. The main ingredients you're going to need are sugar. Now my specific recipe calls for the super fine sugar, but I am just using granulated. Next you'll need some egg whites. The real important part is that these egg whites have to be aged to get the meringue right. I would love to try and make this veganized. It might be an interesting test. I know the liquid you get from the chickpea can be used as kind of like an almost egg white substitute, so I wonder if it would work for this. I don't know. And then in this bowl we have powdered sugar and the white rice flour, and then I also put the poppy seeds in here. So we have 3 separate bowls, and we have a hand mixer because my regular mixer isn't going to be able to get down to the bottom of the bowl that we need for the egg whites. We have that, and also we've got our gel food coloring, we have our cream of tartar, and the little 1/8 teaspoon. Now the first thing I did is I measured these with the kitchen scale. I would try and be as precise as possible when it comes to the measurements, just because macarons are so finicky, and that's why I used a kitchen scale. You can find the measurements for each ingredient in the recipe. Something else I also did is I sifted all of the ingredients, except for the egg whites, but I sifted the powdered sugar and the white rice flour in here. The first thing we need to do is we need to whip these egg whites until they're foamy. And after they're foamy, we're gonna add our 1/8 teaspoon of cream of tartar. The most helpful sign that I found for myself is when the coloring is no longer as yellowed as it is when it starts. And you can also run your whisk through it and it starts to make lines. So I think we're ready for that 1/8 teaspoon. That didn't take too long. Okay, once we've gotten to soft peaks, that is when we can start adding our 45 grams of granulated sugar. So you're going to want to add just a little bit at a time, and something to keep in mind is it's going to get liquidy. That's totally normal. I know when I first started doing it, I was a little afraid of it getting liquidy, but that's supposed to happen. And once all of the sugar has been added and mixed in, then we add about, 3 little dots of the food coloring that we want to add in. Okay, and I'm also going to turn on my dehumidifier just to make sure that we have as least amount of moisture in the air as possible. to look, we've got a nice stiff peak there. So next we're going to be folding in the flour and powdered sugar mixture. And this you're going to want to be super careful with, just because we don't want to mess up the meringue too much, but we do want to fold it so that everything can get incorporated. And to make sure that this is all incorporated well enough, we're going to go ahead and do a little double test. So the trick with macarons is that you want to make sure that it's mixed enough that when you put it on the pan, it's going to solidify. But you also don't want to break the meringue too much so that it still has that stiff peak look. Okay, now that we've got this all incorporated, we're going to put this in a bag. I don't have a piping bag, so I'm just going to use a regular sandwich bag. That's all I have. But it is better to use a piping bag just because of the nature of macarons. But we're just going to use what we have. Just an estimate, it's to your taste. I'm probably going to make it a little more lemony than someone usually would, just because I like lemon. Alright, so we're going to mix this until it's all creamy. Add some more powdered sugar. Just not quite whipping up like I want it to. I think it needs some more structure. We're done with that. Alright, we're gonna see if they have a shell. Oh yeah. Nice skin. Oh, heck yeah! Okay, cool. Awesome, so we're gonna put them in the oven for 12 minutes. Now, this oven is broken. We love that. So I'm gonna go actually use my friend's oven and get these cooking. Alright, the macarons have finished cooking. I think I overcooked them a little bit, but they turned out kind of cool. Some of them have feet, which is that little bubbly part at the very end. Some of them have it like in the middle. Which I think has to attest to how I piped them. So I think that's my fault, because I haven't done this before and I tried something different this time when I was piping them. So, but other than that, it's time to frost them. So usually you let macarons mature for about 24 hours after cooking and frosting them, but for the sake of time today, we're just gonna try one. I'm just gonna put these up. They're all frosted. Let's see, let's try this one. So this is the finished product. And as you can see, it's a little brown on top. I think I overcooked them, but it's okay. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, the flavor combination is perfect. You can see the little poppy seeds. This is so good. It has the texture of a macaroon. That's crazy. Well, that is how you make nut-free macarons. That is so cool. I'm gonna go ahead. Well, that about finishes everything up. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to crunch that subscribe button and ring that dinner bell to get notifications on any videos that I put out. If you want to comment down below letting me know if you tried this or what other nut-free flours I should try with macarons, or maybe other allergen-free items you want me to try making, go ahead and let me know, and you might be featured in my next video. I just want to thank you so much for supporting my channel and for taking the time out of your day to leave a comment or to share this channel with your friends. It really means a lot to me. If there's anything you want to see, go ahead and let me know. I update every Saturday. I used to do every Wednesday and Saturday, but I conflicted a lot with my schedule, so it made more sense to just do once a week as opposed to twice a week, because I am a very busy working student. That's the changes here, and that's why. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Just like a prisoner when his sentence ends, all my dreams are coming true.